How about now? How's the audio now, guys?
I can't read that.
Is this better now? Does this work a little better? Okay. Oh, well, that was disappointing. I just got my new microphone, set it all up, and apparently the audio quality is just horrible. That's really disappointing. Well, sorry guys. We had to try it. I wanted to try out. I got like $60 in adapters sitting down on the floor now that they're not working for this.
That's how it always works. It always happens.
Oh man, story of my life. Technical difficulties, but yeah, this is Moto Monday number 24, and we got some fun stuff to talk about.
It's going to be interesting, for sure.
First off though, I want, as a thank you for coming on Moto Monday, I got you a little something. A little customized keychain.
Oh, perfect. Thank you,
Woodrow
sir.
number 10 keychain for you, bro.
I appreciate that.
So, can you guys hear me now? Please tell me you can hear me now. I got some people still complaining. Wait for the comments, guys. Hit me up. Comment. Is it working? Okay, that's good enough for me. We're good. This whole trying to go live to a Facebook thing, you don't get to get all the cool tools that you would to a computer, and yeah,
More of a pain in the ass.
it's a struggle. The struggle is real. The struggle is real. So, so for those of you who don't know who Joey is, you were a motocross racer.
Yes.
Came up. I think I first met you around the time you're getting on the Thursday night team.
2012, I want to say?
Is that what it was?
2013? Yeah.
Wow, it's been a little while. So 2012 or so. Bob Bradstreet's. He's making fun of us. So, that's when you got on the Thursday night team?
Yep.
Were you on for just 1 year or 2?
4.
4 years?
Yep.
See, I knew I had to be over 1. You were on for 4 years?
Yeah, I want to say it was 4 years, yeah.
Wow. And so when you got on, actually before we get there, how'd you get started even riding or racing?
It all started 10 years ago. Papa Bear used to do it, and I don't know what happened, dude. It just it was something I always wanted to do. First time I ever rode a dirt bike, I was at my buddy's house. He had a little PW50, and his dad said we could ride it, and he asked me, "Can you ride?" I was like, "Yeah, I can ride, dude. I know how to ride a dirt bike." And I jump on it. First thing happens, hold it wick straight for the barbed wire fence, and I freaking bail. And that was the first time I rode a dirt bike, and ever since then I loved it. And mom and dad bought me a Honda 70, and it went from there. 65s, 85s, and then.
So you were riding for a while. When did you start racing? Was it literally in the very beginning?
I probably rode around the house for like a good 6 months, and then I started racing.
Oh, you just jumped right into it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So fast forward to when I met you. Well, other than I knew who you were, I've seen you at the track, but you got on the Thursday night motocross team.
Yep.
And you were racing junior back then?
Yep. I was on the racing. I think that was my first year in the junior class. First year on big bikes, I want to say.
Okay.
So
So you just moved out of the 85 class?
yep, I was 13, 14.
All right.
So it was 6 years ago.
Wow. You're a young gun.
Yeah.
So about 6 years ago, and so you got on there, got on racing big bikes.
Yeah.
You liked it, I'm
Loved it.
assuming.
Loved it.
Okay. Stuck it out. When'd you go intermediate?
I think I did 2 years in the junior class.
Okay.
So I went intermediate 2014, I want to say.
Okay.
I want to say, I don't even know. Dude,
Around
honestly.
ish is fine.
Yeah.
Just 14-ish.
Yeah.
Now when did you go pro?
I went pro my senior year in high school, so I don't know, 2016, I want to say. Right there. I graduated in 2016, so yeah. I was 18 when I went pro.
Alright. So, how'd that go for you?
Dude, rough. My first year in the pro class, I freaking got hurt. I don't even know how many times. Sprained ankles, broke some ribs, bruised some lungs, separated shoulder, got a concussion, and broken wrists, and all just over a year. So after that, it was a struggle whether to keep pushing forward and get hurt again, possibly, because you know you're going fast, dude. You're giving everything you got, and it's if you're going down hard, like you know.
Yeah.
And kind of mom and dad told me too. They're just like, "What do you want to do? You're 20 years old now, and it's time to decide whether to have a job or get laid up again on the couch." So I kind of went for the time to make a living, you know, go to work and do some other things.
Adulting.
Adulting, that is the word.
Adulting. So you're 20 now, right?
Just turned 20.
Just turned 20. And so let's go back to the beginning of this year.
Yeah.
We were just talking earlier off camera about we both had some lofty goals and plans for 2017.
Yeah.
And we both got hurt right around the same time, within a week or two of each other.
Yeah, like about 2 weeks or so, we both got hurt together.
And that changed a few things.
That did. I happened to have surgery and getting laid up for, it was almost 5 months I was laid up on for. So, and just having wrist problems still to this day, dude. You can't even ride a dirt bike like I used to be able to. It just sucks.
I don't know. I followed you around Riverdale not that long ago. You still look like you're going all right.
I can ride a dirt bike. I can still ride a dirt bike, but what I was being able to, it's not the same, you know. And that's the one thing I struggle with is it's either all or nothing for me. So when I'm not, just like my dad and brother tell me, "Oh, just go ride and have fun," it's not. I can't. In my head, it's hard for me just to go putt around on the track, you know. Cause
Gotcha.
I need to go. I need to go fast, and if I'm making mistakes and stuff, I get mad at myself. But I still ride every once in a while.
Yeah, I believe when I saw you out there, you were riding your brother's bike.
Yep. That.
Same as PIR, right? We also had the PIR race that I saw you race.
Yeah.
Was that your first one back?
That was my first race back and my second time riding a dirt bike.
That was actually my first race back. I had a little more practice than you.
Yeah.
But that was my first race back too. Mine didn't go so great. I don't think I did my second moto. I went into that day and I was like, all right, I'm back. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna have some fun. Went out and practiced like, oh yeah. Went out my race. Oh no. Okay, I actually suck right now.
Yeah. My first race back was actually pretty fun. I came out pretty decent. I got a decent start. I think I passed in the third my first lap or so, and got past, and I was sitting in fourth, and I sat in fourth my first race, my first moto. And then race number 2, got a horrible start. Came around the first corner, and freaking cross-roaded. Fell down, got ran over, got up and charged to the back, and ended up passing the fourth on my last lap, or fifth, something like the fourth, I want to say it was. But it wasn't a bad first race back, second time on a bike.
Yeah, not bad.
Bike I've never rode before.
Yeah, borrowing bone stock Husqvarna, right?
Yep, bone stock.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot better than I did. I didn't see the leaders. Well, I let everyone go because I have this thing. If I can release the tension of thinking I have to charge in the first corner like bang bars with guys, if I just let them all go, I've had some of my best motos.
Just charging back.
Going from dead last.
Yeah.
Right before I moved up to intermediate, I just let everyone go. I don't know, I was having one of those days. And just let them go. Just happen, And they all went. I did a wheelie down the start, and I won.
Yeah.
Both motos. And that's when I was like, oh, okay, I got this. Okay, I'm moving up.
Yeah, that's how I do the exact same thing. And I would crash in the first lap, and I'd go from dead last to freaking, top 3 or something when I was in the B class.
What is it? Is it just something mentally when you're not stressing about it anymore? Does it,
I think the thing with me is I I don't even know. You just get so mad and frustrated, and you're just charging. And when you're passing people and your confidence going up, passing the people, and you just feel that flow, you're just going. Next thing you know, you're freaking in the front of the pack.
That might be true. That might be part of it. Is when after you like click by a few guys, even though they're normally back guys you wouldn't be racing with, just passing that. It could just be passing several people like that. Just gives you that confidence boost. That I got this.
Yeah.
Bill's commenting, the guy that actually was battling with. What truth? Gotta watch me from now on for what? I didn't hide to anybody what I was doing. I get nervous. I get nervous on the line. I get nervous on the line, and I don't like that. I'm often late to the line because I don't like to sit there. Because you have this whole 5 to 8 minutes. I swear, sometimes you just sit and they're like, "How's this gonna go? Am I gonna hole shot?" I'm either a hole shot or crash guy too. So I'm either gonna hole shot or I'm gonna crash my brains out 4th gear tapped.
Yeah.
Or like I've done at PIR, just way too much front brake and you and you jump off their bike and then everyone runs you over. It's kind of nerve wracking for me. So I gotta not think about it. The same as when I did my MMA fight.
Yeah.
I didn't like to sit down there and you wait till it's your turn. I can't do this. I went and went to my clothing booth because we're selling 110 clothing that same night, and I hung out at the booth, shook some hands, talked to some people, and I literally just kind of meandered around it's about time I should. My hands are wrapped and everything. I gotta fight soon. I gotta go.
Yeah.
Went down there, just warmed up for a couple minutes on the pads, but my mind was off of it.
Yeah.
And so I didn't have to think and dwell. Maybe that's just a me thing, but I think
I think it's the best because when I have friends come out and watch me race and stuff, and they're all hanging out and talking, you're having a good time, and your mind's off of that, and you're just in a happy mood. When you're in a good mood, you ride 10 times better. But when you're sitting down and pissed at your last race or pissed at a crash or a mistake you had and stuff, then you have that in your head when you're going to the line next, and then you're just all messed up. But when you're in a good mood and happy, you're just going to ride like you know how to ride.
Yes, I would agree. I think you need to really, what is that old t-shirt that racing is 90% mental and the other half is physical? I think so much of it is mental. You got to be just the right state. And there's days where I swear you just get into the flow of things.
There's been days where I'm just like, why can't I ride like this all the time?
Oh,
dude?
yeah. Actually, my last one was a couple weeks ago. I went and rode the new truck at Riverdale.
Yeah.
And just struggling. Was not feeling it. Quit early. But I went and rode, and I rode for half the day, and then I went back to work, had a meeting, and then it was the last night of PIR running, and they had a practice. Bike's already loaded. Why not? So I went out there, and I don't know what it was. Man, I was just flowing. Went to the fast practice, was riding with all the dudes. I don't get it. I sucked earlier today.
Yeah.
And I'm still not really where I should be. And I was also putting in the full 10-minute motos without just pulling off and shaking it off. I don't know what it was. It was just one of those days you just hit that flow state.
It's
just go.
It's weird how that works, dude. There was some, when I came back from my broken wrist, my first day riding up at Riverdale when I seen you, I was doing freaking 10, 15-minute motos, and I'm not even getting arm pumped. And I'm this is my first time riding in almost 5 months. How is this even? I was living in California and couldn't even do this. And I was like, how is this even happening? But when you just get in that flow, you can just go.
It's when you become one with your bike, you're just in just the right mood, and you can just literally settle in and throw down some laps. I wish we could figure out how to hack ourselves to get to that more often.
Yeah.
Because there's been so many days when I'm just struggling. I look like a squid out here.
Yeah, that's how when I was in California, dude. There's some days I'm just I don't want to ride right now. I'm just it's horrible. But you gotta push through it because those days will make you better, and you'll learn from those days.
As long as you don't crash.
Yep.
Or get ran over like I did.
Yep. Or try a jump you shouldn't try.
Yeah, it's the small dumb mistakes in a split moment that can hurt.
Oh yeah.
For me, I just got out of my rut and I had a little tip over in the front of the pack on the first lap, So I got ran over. Shout out once again to Joel Art and his golden tire for ruining my arm. Just sucked up into his wheel.
Uh-huh.
It was like watching somebody else's arm get sucked up because I'm like watching the whole thing and whack.
I had my buddies tell me, "Oh, you can hit it, bro. You got this. Who's gonna hit it first?" And I was gonna hit it first. I was gonna be the one to send it. And
dude, buddies are the worst.
You got it, dude. I remember getting up off the ground and them just all looking at me, and I'm just like, my arms dangling. I was like, oh, shit, dude, my arm is broke right now. Yeah, it was not a fun day. And having Austin call my mom, and my mom's just like, Austin, what's wrong? Joey just snapped his arm in half. And she's like, are you kidding me right now? Oh, it was. But luckily I had Austin and Ty and Justin there to have me. They helped me out. Freaking, it was good. It was a gnarly one.
So yeah, you're still hurting from that, aren't you?
A little bit. It's since April, so I don't know how many months that's been. It's been a while, but it still hurts. It's still sore. Can't really ride like I used to be able to ride. Pop's kind of a lot out of place every once in a while, and so Mom's been kind of begging me to go back and get it looked at and see if there's something else wrong with it, but I kind of keep blowing it off. And just, I don't want to find out that I have to go get something else done to it because I already missed enough work. I'm like trying to go back, stay at work, but.
Oh man. So that happened this year, April?
April, yep. 21st, April 21st.
So we're now getting to the end of the year. What you gonna do now? Is it right now just kind of focusing on life? Do you want to get back to racing? Do you want to put it off for a while?
I miss racing every day, dude. I miss it so much. There's like days where I'm like, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna be the old me again and be racing, and then I snap back to reality. I'm like, dude, I'm 20. Even though I'm not that old, like I can still go, but I don't have the money or the support that I need to be able to be where I need to be anymore. And so now it's just kind of being an adult. I work every day. I have to pay some bills. I freaking just growing up, man. It sucks. But right now, I really got into kind of photography, and I travel a lot now, and I transferred my van into a camper van. I got a full queen bed in there,
nice.
Freaking kitchen and everything. Me and my buddies go on road trips and stuff like that. So there's a couple different things coming for 2018. I have a lot of plans coming. Should be a good year. A little different. Without motocross, it's a lot different.
So, and just start reading comments.
Oh, you're good.
So you know what you should probably do is you should probably just kind of take it easy and have some fun races, like some off-road stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
Or off-road, like me and a few buddies do off-road on a pit bike.
That sounds like a blast.
Dude, I guarantee you there's few things in life as fun as riding a pit bike against a gate full of 70 big bikes on an hour-and-a-half GP and mobbing past them.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a new love of mine. Actually, not a new love. I've been doing this for years. It is so much fun. It is brutal. It is hard. It is much harder than doing an hour and a half on a big bike.
Really?
But man, do you feel good by finishing. Well, I'm about 50-50 on the races. I don't always finish. I'm about 50-50. But man, does it feel good when after an hour and a half, you just like put your bike down, look at all the broken parts, try to get your breath, and like, I just beat X amount of big bikes on this little, usually Chinese bike, and dude, it's my thing. I'm very bummed out. I did the Team Tortoise race up at Riverdale a couple weeks ago on a stock KLX 110.
Really?
I should have went for a bigger bike like an XR 100 because unfortunately all the ruts. I didn't think about this. They have ruts in the woods.
Oh yeah.
They were deeper than my foot pegs. So I had mobbed through a section, come to a deep rut, hooked the foot pegs. I lost my rear brake second corner.
Really?
It wrapped under the cases. And after that, so I'm running with no rear brake, no clutch. It's auto. But I finally came to one rut, just way too hot. It was way too deep. Hit it, and my whole bike stopped. Whoop! Just flew off the front end. But you just tuck, roll. I got this. Run back to the bike, pick it up. You get to a log that's a little tough to get over, you just pick up your bike and throw it over.
Yeah.
I raced enduro cross one time on a bone stock Chinese pit bike. I couldn't get over the tires. So I learned how to just throw it up there, run up the tires, and ride it off. And I still got it like a third.
Yeah.
I think you need to come try one of the races with us.
I definitely will.
I have extra pit bikes too.
I have a KX110 at my brother's house.
Perfect. Is your brother watching? Yes. We're going to bring Christoph along and get some video of us trying some of this stuff
Sounds
too.
good.
It's going to be a good time. I think you need to try one.
I will. Oh, hit me up next time. I'll be out there.
All right. Anyone else want to join us for another off-road race? I actually did the Hangover Scrambles.
All right. Are you doing the one? They said the New Year's one.
Exactly. The Hangover Scramble. January 1st, Washougal Motocross Park. This year, it was in like a foot of snow.
Really?
And so I brought sheet metal screws, screwed them in all the tires. I went in a Santa suit on a KLX 110 with several of my buddies. It was insane because the Hangover Scramble is a huge turnout.
Yeah.
Huge turnout. I mean, moto people don't really know what's going on in the off-road scene. Off-road scene is bigger than moto right now.
Oh.
I went to the Riverdale race, 500 grinders.
Really?
Hangover Scramble, I don't know the numbers, but I would wager maybe more. And they run you all together off the start. They just blow a horn, go.
Yeah, dude, I did it in 2013, I want to say. Honestly, the most fun I've ever had on a dirt bike. I had a smile for the full hour that I was riding. And I was just loving it. And I'm just like, riding, and I ended up freaking winning the whole thing. I won my class. And it was just like, it was just fun, dude.
You know who's crazy fast off-road? I just figured this out because actually at the Riverdale race, Carson Brown.
Oh, yeah.
I figured he could ride, but he signed up and he raced against the AA pros. Destroyed them. Like, destroyed them. I don't know, it was over 3 minutes that he won by. He went out and he just was going motocross style, just charging over the bars, throwing whips off the jumps and stuff. I'm like, jeez, man, alright. So that's not how an off-road, because the pros go for 2 hours.
Yeah.
It's not really how you do that. No, still, last lap, in the 2 hours, he's still just throwing that bike around. I don't know where he gets his cardio from, but he was still just going like kamikaze style, and it was obscene how much he won.
Nice.
And he raced some fast dudes. He wasn't racing just kind of, he was racing some fast guys.
That's gnarly. I can move pretty good through trails. I used to be able to, but
We're going to have to do...
I don't got the shape anymore, man. I'm not in shape like I used to be.
We're going to have to do an off-road GP race on pit bikes. Well, we actually... I guess this is a good time to bring up a few things that went down this past week. First off, when was Monster Energy Cup? Has it been a week or more now?
It was last week.
Okay, so me and some friends went to Monster...
2 weeks ago.
A week or two-ish.
Yeah.
We throw a lot of ish on Moto Monday. So we all got together, we watched Monster Energy Supercross, and we're talking pit bikes, this and that, and the 24-hour race got just finished up. Which, shout out to my man Steve Corey for, 56? How old are you, Steve? And he went out and Ironmaned it.
Really?
I haven't heard how he did. I don't think he won this year, but he's won multiple times. I think he's the winningest Ironman competitor at the 24-hour race. You guys can correct me if you're wrong. I think the fastest 24-hour time was actually set by Tiger. I think Tiger set the fastest all-time record, or most miles, But I believe the most wins was Steve Corey. He went out and did it again. But we're all talking, the 24-hour race is fun. I've done it on a team. We're like, why don't we Ironman it? Ironman the whole 24 hours. They're like, nah, let's just go crazy. Let's Ironman it on pit bikes. So, yeah. Okay, sorry. 2 weeks ago. So we're going to Ironman it. So far we got 4 people to do it. We're probably going to choose bigger size pit bikes like XR100s, TTR 125, CRF 150 type bike. We're going to try to Ironman a full 24 hours.
That sounds gnarly.
It's one of the gnarliest things I could think of, so why not? That's giving 110%, right?
Gotta give it your all.
So, yeah, that one might be a little stupid. I don't know if a pit bike can run 24 hours straight without needing a top end, but we're going to find out.
Dude, I've seen pit bikes blow up and come back to life. Matter of fact, we're talking Blake Paulson. He has like a 100, dude. I watched that thing blow up and lock up, and they put it in gear and unlocked it, and it started back up and started running again. And I was like, are you kidding me right now? And then they're sending it on pit bike jumps. And I'm like, they're like, you want to try it? I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, I'm not trying to have this thing blow up on me while I'm hitting the jump.
No, thank you. Yeah, I will give Kawasaki credit. KLX 110 is pretty gnarly, bulletproof bike. I've still been able to blow them up, but the things they do on them is a little dumb. Like the hangover race.
Yeah.
It was just the muddiest, sloppiest mess. It was foot of snow, bikes, they were just thick muck. Oh, it was just nasty.
But you had fun.
Oh, it was fun.
Yeah.
It took 3 days to recover afterwards. And a little bit of fireball the day of. But hey, we did it.
You got it done.
We got it done. I think we need to stay in touch. We need to do an off-road race.
We will.
Okay. We'll, on your 110 though.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Without a doubt. I don't have any other bikes. So.
Perfect. Let's see here. No, Bob, trust me. Pit bikes will last 24 hours. Maybe. We got this, though. We got at least 4 guys. Anyone else wants to join us? Mini Gladiators will be doing the 24-hour race next year on pit bikes. So the other stuff been going down this week. Suzuki. That was crazy.
I heard a couple different things. I talked to my buddy Austin. He's got a little ride and everything. I'm proud of him. Congratulates to him and everything.
Shout out to Austin Black.
Yep. He says he likes them though. With his the motor they have in it for him and everything. He says it handles good. It's a good bike and everything. But I don't know what you heard.
Well, nothing against Suzuki at all, but Suzuki did not change the RNZ 450 really at all since 2009 until now. And then they came out with their all-new bike, and it has some of the lowest horsepower numbers, some interesting handling. Now, the 450 is different than 250. The 250 was a lot better than 450. Granted, you can still win races. Don't get me wrong, you can still win races. We just saw Ronnie Mack on a 98 CR250 almost win straight rhythm. So you don't need the newest, latest, and the greatest to win. I honestly, after watching straight rhythm, almost put my bike on Craigslist so I could buy a 96 YZ250 big bore to a 300 and just show up to the races, because I'm a firm believer that you do not need the latest and greatest to win. And I think if we get more people believing that, we'll have more people racing, because we have a lot of people going broke trying to have the latest and greatest. The $1,200 Yoshimura exhaust and all that, which all that is fun.
Yeah.
But you don't have to have it to win.
Well, the thing with motocross now, they brought it to a whole nother level. Dude, I went to Nationals this year in Texas, and I showed up to people having $200,000 motorhomes, pulling out, 7 big bikes, all brand new bikes. I'm like, look at it, I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like, this is ridiculous. People are going all in. People are giving everything they got for this sport. They have a 1% chance that you're going to make it.
Yeah. Oh, it's crazy.
And think that one injury can end your career and, end it all. It's just insane. It's just what the sport has come to and the price for it. Just to even buy new dirt bikes, freaking $10,000 just to buy a new dirt bike.
Which is why I think we need more people running old bikes and doing well. I mean, shout out to Harrison Drummond on that old CR250 he used to race. He was fast on that thing. I have seen that bike in the shop. I don't know if you remember that bike.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen that bike in the shop, at the TSR shop. It had a quad grip on one side.
Clapped.
A regular one on the left. You could take the left grip off. We went, and just the grip came off. Like, not okay, bro. He had 2 throttles going on. That thing's swing arm was destroyed. It honestly should have just been thrown away. It was so wallowed out and loose. That whole bike was clapped, and Harrison was so fast on it.
He hung it out, dude. That's it. That was his thing. Yeah.
He could hang it out.
Yeah.
So I think we need more people on old bikes out there winning, just to, because I've been around racing for a long time, and I remember the glory days, and we're not in the glory days right now.
No.
Glory days were 10 years ago when we could get 500 riders to a local Washougal race, not 150, you know?
It's just, it's too serious nowadays. Like, you have to be serious.
Thank
you have
you.
to race. You have to train.
Thank you.
But people take it to a whole nother level now. And it's just like, it gets to the point where it's not fun when, you know, someone gets mad because you beat their kid or something like that.
It needs to be more fun, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it's like, I've had people that I'm not friends with anymore because I started beating their kids, or, you know, I just don't talk to them anymore. And it's just like, dude, it's just racing. We're just having fun.
It needs to go back to being more fun. I think people need to actually truly believe that you can still win even if you don't have a 2018 whatever, you know. Because I think that's driving people out of it.
Oh yeah, big time. There's no money into it. You put so much into it, and there's nothing. I was a pro for a year and a half, and I barely made anything. You know, I was always on that borderline. I was always the guy that was right below making money. You know, and it was just every time I came up short. I was that much short every time. But even these guys, you know, you're spending $300 a weekend to go race or whatever the deal is, and you make $150, $200.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what, you're not making money. And it's-
Austin says what's up, by the way. He's watching.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
And Havelock and Hughes. Yeah, I don't know. I think we need to make a few tweaks to keep people having fun, and I think we need two strokes.
I was honestly thinking about my brother's trying to talk me into getting a two-stroke.
You know what? I think that we're going to get into the new Supercross format here in just a minute. We need to get things moving. But you know, here's my idea. When I become king, okay, first I have to get old enough to become mayor of Battleground. I'm going to become mayor. After that, I'm going to become president. Then I'm going to change a bunch of rules. I'm going to become king.
Yeah.
So a lot of things I'm going to do that we should probably honestly talk about on a different podcast at a different time. But when I become king, I'm going to force the AMA to make some changes in Supercross and motocross. I think,
I got you.
in general, in life, and this goes across the board for all sports, sprints are more entertaining than marathons.
Oh yeah.
Marathons may be harder, but sprints are more entertaining. This goes for fighting, boxing, swimming, motocross. I think if you cut the times down, you'll make for some more bar banging, aggressive adrenaline rush action. And so here's my proposal for actually for outdoors. So right now we have 250, 450, two 30-minute motos each, right? Okay. 450 class now is 20 minutes long, two motos. 250 class, two motos, 20 minutes. We add in our 125 class. Two motos, 20 minutes. 125 class, if you're 18 or under, you can only race 125s.
Really?
I think we have a lot of skinny ass 17-year-olds who should not be on 250s and 450s still racing them.
No.
Even though that bike will absolutely mangle and destroy them. Not everyone, like me, I have a 450. But I can also literally grab my 450 and lift it in the air.
Yeah.
Okay? I am a little more built for a 450. Whereas a lot of these kids racing them are like, oh man, that bike's riding you. And they can go fast. But when they start getting tired, bad things happen.
Well, when I got on my 450, I was 145 pounds.
Oh jeez, man, that bike's got 100 pounds on you.
And they're no joke, dude. They will slam you if you're,
Yeah.
They're no joke. And that was one thing with the 450, you have to get them set up,
Yes.
right? And if you're not having them set up right and you're trying to go fast and push the limits, it's gonna end bad.
Yeah, so nothing as I love my 450. Actually, I would love to big boy my 450 since I'm a vet rider now, But I think they should add that 125 class. And for one, 125 racing is entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you screw up in a corner, you're screwed. Like, you can't make the same kind of mistakes and simply twist and shout and get out of it.
Yeah.
You have to work with it. Plus, the body language. Just watch a 125 rider. You can throw that bike everywhere to try to find any source of momentum.
So much more just intense, gnarlier, so much more sicker style, and just the sound of them, dude.
Can you imagine a full gate of 125s racing nationals? Not the dream race like we have now, which, no offense to Joey, actually, mad shout outs to Joey Lancaster for putting on the dream race events. I love it. But to see a like factory supported 125 group, you know, like to see a full 40-man gate of the up and comers forced to race 125s, but now they have their chance. They can get in the semis and they can go out racing every single round. I think, and then once in a while you get some veteran like Mike Brown at 44 years old. I can still ride a 125 and watch him race. I think it would make it way more entertaining. And because it's just hard to race a 125 fast.
Yeah.
And it would save these kids from getting hurt on bikes that are built over their head.
And they're just more cost effective too.
And exactly, if we could encourage more 125 classes, we would get more people into racing, because to buy a 125 is cheaper than any other bike. To maintain a 125 is cheaper than any other bike, other than maybe a bone stock 450, because just every 100 hours you do a piston and valve adjust. But a 125, keep a piston or two around.
Yeah.
You blow it, you throw on a $200 top end, you're back on running. I can do it. I'm not a mechanic.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible mechanic. I can do a 2-stroke top end in 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
So, but it would be good for motocross.
Yeah, I think they are coming back a little bit. I mean, I lived in California for 4 months this last year, and it's probably the most 2-strokes I've seen in a while.
I see them slowly catching back on. I think it's healthy for the industry, because it's an expensive sport, so anything we can do to make it a little more affordable.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be good.
For sure. It's just gnarly nowadays, dude. Like, just the amount of money, like, that goes into it. I mean, my parents never went all the way into it, but even just, like, I paid for most of it myself this year, and I spent $9,000 in 3 months. And 3.5 months.
Cheap.
And that was just living in California and just riding. And
Not cheap, yeah.
That was, it can go, it's just crazy how much money goes into the sport. It's not even funny.
So I think it'd be good. Plus, you cut out 10 minutes of the motos. A little more bar banging if you only had a 20-minute moto versus a 30. A 20-minute moto is a long time.
Yeah.
I can't do a 20-minute moto.
I can't do a 20-minute moto.
Like 10 minute, when I do a 10-minute moto and like finish it, I'm like, that's a good day.
Yeah.
That is a good day. All right, 20 minutes, 30. The problem with 30-minute motos is you have to strategize too much. You have to plan ahead, and you're not going to race intense because you have to think about how much energy you're putting out.
Well, and you have to be so gnarly in shape. It's crazy. Like, I'm in shape. Like, I can run for miles. I'm gnarly in shape. You put me on a dirt bike, I can't do 15 minutes. I can't do 10 minutes barely. And it's like,
So gnarly in shape.
What those people do to do 30 minutes plus 2 laps is insane.
Yeah. So that's my idea for them. But so let's go into what Supercross just announced.
Okay.
Which I had to fill you in about just before we got on here.
It did have to fill me in.
Which I missed the video. I had to watch a recap video. Holy crap! Supercross did a whole bunch of different wild stuff. I don't know if you guys saw, they now have a triple crown, which means 3 of the races in Supercross this year are now going to be their triple crown events, which means they're not going to do the normal heat, semi, LCQ, main. They're actually just going to do mostly time qualifying, have an LCQ for 250, LCQ for 450. Sorry, Ryan Abrigo says 30 minutes plus 2 makes a real man. Yeah, but it's too marathon-ish. Like 20 minutes, I want to see bar banging, I want to see block passes, I want to see racing. And I think the general public watching Supercross are going to be more, or in motocross are going to be more down for it.
By the end of that 30 minutes plus 2 laps, how many people are that close to each other? You got maybe 2 battles, 3 battles?
And yes, exactly. It gets boring. The people announcing have to make up stuff to talk about. They have to go back to 12 to go see a battle.
Yeah.
I want to see some bar banging.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to Supercross though. Yeah, so they introduced that. So 3 races are going to then be a triple crown format, which are going to be 3 main events. So you have qualifying, LCQ, qualifying practice, LCQ, and then 3 main events. And different amount of laps for each main. It's going to go roughly, the different for 250 and 450, but roughly like 6 laps for the first one, that's a sprint.
That's a sprint. No, that's
so like 6 laps, 8 laps, 15 laps. 3 main events, different laps for each one, and then they do Olympic scoring, so the lowest number after all 3 will win and get the points. They also changed the points. I don't know why, but first place, for the first time, I think, in history, is now worth 26 points instead of 25. Why?
You know, I think with the motos that changing, where it's 3 motos format and everything, I think it's good both ways. Both good and bad. More consistent riders, you gotta show, you know, it's whoever's just can stay off the ground.
But watch Monster Energy account?
Yeah.
Like, just stay off the ground, you're doing okay.
It's gonna be a big mix-up for the championship. And then, I don't know, you know, it can be good and bad, both.
It's a lot of new stuff. Is time qualifying going to be on TV? I don't know. I don't think so, because they have to do 3 mains for 250, 3 mains for 450. I think they're only going to show us the mains. Maybe the LCQ. So here's one that I like. For 4 events, they're doing an amateur race. I don't know if it's before or after. I think it's after, like the next day. Kind of like Arena Cross does. They're going to, amateur racers get a race on the Supercross track, I'm assuming somewhat tamed down.
Yeah.
That's cool.
They do it at Daytona.
Yeah, they do it at Daytona. I'm down for that. That's cool. Get some people involved. I'm down. Yeah. The Triple Crown thing, a little weird. And the other thing I was kind of like scratching my head over is they're doing 2 East-West shootouts. Why do we need? That's kind of the thing. Is it's kind of cool. The final one they can go against each other.
Yeah.
Why do we do 2?
Better. I don't know. You know, I like seeing them together to see which one's better, East or West, and it was just more. It's always more excitement. You know, there's a lot more competition, and I don't know why they're doing that. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be kind of cool to see this year.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it goes. I think they're just trying to mix it up and be entertaining, which I'm usually down for. I'm all about the entertainment value, but it's a lot of new weird stuff. And there's a lot of other things I'm not even going to cover on. I'm sure there's some stuff I missed too, because there's a whole bunch of new updates. So, I mean, I guess we'll see. Why do you think they're making so many changes though?
I don't know. I think.
You think numbers are hurting?
Probably. Just to change it up, get maybe a little bit more excitement, see if numbers change, like you said, or just, I don't know, you know. It's been the same for how many years now?
Yeah, true. Yeah, probably just to build hype, but I don't know. Interesting. So I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, Anime made that announcement, I believe, today. So we're only a couple months in. I guess we're going to see how it goes.
Yeah.
But it's a whole lot of new stuff. As far as what else went down this week, Eugene MX ran. It was a sloppy, muddy mess. From what I heard, it did not go down. I don't enjoy mud riding. I high five all of you who did it, but I'm a fair weather rider for the most part. So if I'm at a mud race, I'll probably be there announcing, not riding.
I'll be there watching.
Watching, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. So I know Eugene ran. I think that's about it. Anything else really go on the past week?
Straight rhythm.
Well, I was going to get to that in just a second. Yeah. As far as locally, I think it's about all we have. Straight rhythm. Let's just talk about straight rhythm for a second. Ronnie Mack stole the show. I'm sorry. I think he overshadowed Steinke, even though Steinke beat him. Villapoto, dude, I thought he was going to get it, but he just started kind of screwing up a few sections.
Yeah.
Sipes. First out, shout out to Ryan Sipes for going to off-road for years. I think James Hansen is watching. Dude, if next time you see Ryan, high five him, because that was beast mode. He set the fastest qualifying time. The fastest.
Really?
Qualifying time. Ryan Sipes, who's just got done doing like a 2.5-hour off-road race, goes out like, oh, I'm going to try Supercross now. Stiffen the suspension a little, I'll be fine. And he goes out and starts laying the smack to Musquin. Little Poto, stacking out, just laying down the times. But I think he started to get a little tired because all his last runs were just mistake.
Yeah.
But man, I was impressed by Sipes. Ronnie Mac, I know he was there on purpose to build some hype. I know a lot of this was set up, but he was mobbing that 98 CR.
Dude, it's exciting. Yeah, I like it. And just to see, when the first thing I clicked on was Instagram, when I see Jared won, dude, I was so stoked for him. I thought that was cool. For him to go against Villapoto and beat Villapoto.
I didn't think he was going to beat Villapoto.
No.
Honestly, when they went against each other, Villapoto's first one, he's like, yeah, this is why I'm the champ. He laid the smack down to Jared.
Yeah.
And then he just fell apart after. I think he was getting tired.
Yeah.
Because it's a little different than regular motocross. I mean, you're going full 110% sprint.
Oh, yeah.
Everything you could possibly can, scrub it as hard as you possibly can. That would wear you out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, there's no pacing yourself.
No.
So,
and it's just like the thing, getting on rhythm. To remember the parts where you're at. There's no corners, you know. And the weird thing is there was no whoops, I seen, too.
no, yeah.
There was nothing.
That.
There was nothing there to.
They had the rollers, but I would have liked to seen like a whoop section.
Yeah, there was nothing there to gap somebody. Everybody
No.
was like kind of right there. If you made a little mistake, that was your.
I would have liked to seen like a 15 whoop set.
Yeah.
That would have been fun. But is what it is. Yeah, I just can't believe. When was the last time you saw a 98 anything go that fast?
I don't know. That's impressive. I can say that though.
I mean, at first I'm like, you guys are really going too far in this Ronnie Mac thing. Like, I get it, it's funny, but you need to simmer down a little. But seeing him ride that, like, mobbing.
Impressive.
Just,
And like with no front fender, I can't even ride when my handlebars are bent. Or like,
I know, it's weird. It throws you off.
Yeah. And like, that's just gnarly. And
I want to know what was going through Ryan Marias' head when, like, that old bike is gapping me right now.
I would shit my pants, honestly.
I mean, I figured, I honestly, just for the show, I expected them to maybe put him against someone that would let him win or something, just because they want to build up the Ronnie Mac thing. But he was hauling.
Yeah, he was no joke.
He was no joke. And just compare the times, like, he was straight hauling on that thing. Unfortunately, didn't end up crashing his brains out. I think you've seen some Tweety birds there for a minute. But, hey, yeah, that was cool to see. And then Steinke, getting her done. Shows why he's the two-stroke guy.
Yeah, I think my favorite picture I seen on Instagram was
next to Villapoto.
Villapoto, dude, killed me. I think that's so badass that he just like has that confidence and it just knows like he can party and whatever, does what he does and still wins.
Game on.
Yeah, I think it's honestly the coolest thing ever.
And honestly, I was impressed with Villapoto's interview afterwards. He's like, yeah, I had a lot of fun though. Like, he was cool. I don't know Ryan that well, but after, meeting him a few times and working with him a few times, like, he doesn't smile much.
No.
I think he was truly having a good time.
Yeah. I think he's a kind of serious person.
He's a very serious person.
Yeah.
It takes some work to make the guy smile.
Yeah.
But I think he's truly having a good time. So, I thought it was cool. It was cool. I hope they keep doing it. I think it was entertaining.
I think it was good. Something different, something more exciting, and just like, I just love hearing the sound of the two-stroke, dude.
That was cool. They need some more two-stroke classes.
Yeah.
I was down on that.
Yeah.
So that was fun. Marvin, once again, it wasn't even a competition.
But I was excited to see Hanny right there.
Did you see the picture
Of his ankle?
No, Hansen standing behind Marvin as Marvin was getting ready to go for his last run. You gotta look this up. So Marvin's helmet on, goggles on, all focused, and Hanny's right behind him, getting ready to. His mechanic's pushing his bike over to his side, and Hanny's just kind of walked up behind Marvin, and it's just like.
I think I've seen like a video
I'm like,
clip of that.
Yeah, that's Josh Hansen.
Yeah.
He's like his bike's going over this way. He's like, 1 second, just walks up behind him and flips him off. Like,
dude, that's why I like the guy. It's just because he's just kind of like.
He just don't care.
Yeah, just kind of like the punk.
He's okay with being the punk.
Yeah.
That's his role.
Yeah.
So
I think it's like those guys like Tyler Behrman, like Josh Hansen and stuff. I love that style. I just like the punk kind of style, not giving a shit what people think. He And like, I was thinking about, getting a bike again. Me and my brother were talking about doing the 125 Dream Race next year. And I'm like, dude, if I do it, I'm just going to go and I'm just going to race out. just mess with people as much as I can. And, but I think it's badass.
I don't know, I think you should do it on a CR500.
CR5.
Go, I mean, if you're going to just balls to the wall, go balls to the wall on something that may kill you.
Oh, yeah. Might as well.
I got a buddy who has one. Jeremiah.
Call him up. Let's get it
He got a
done.
CR500. Who did he just let? Oh, Tyler Villa?
Yeah.
He went and rode it, and he's like, oh.
Really?
He liked it, though. He liked it. Personally, no. I like the small bores. I like pit bikes. 500s and all that.
A little too much.
Yeah, and the thing I don't like about the 500s, shout out to all the guys who raced 500s back in the day. Jason McCormick actually win a race on a 500. Like, no, shout out to you guys. But the problem is they rattle. Here's my, other than the fact that if you hit the throttle, it just gets out of control. But I rode one at Woodland.
The vibration.
Jumping over a jump, I could feel the through my arms. I'm like watching my arms like, this is arm pump city.
Dude, my brother's old 252 stroke. I couldn't even ride it just because of the vibration of it. I'm like, what is this, dude? And I jumped on my 450 again. I'm like, it's like driving a Honda and a Cadillac, dude. Like, the difference is crazy.
Big difference, yeah. Mad props to anyone who can really mob a 500.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
No. I can mob a 125. I can see
125s are fun. I'm a little big for one, but I have a lot of fun riding 125s. Actually, the day though that I saw you at Riverdale, I blew mine up.
Yeah. I remember you pushing it back. Yeah.
Sold it that week just because I was mad at it. But I kind of tend to do that. I kind of tend to ride things wide open. But 125 is so much fun. You just keep it tapped, lots of clutch, a little rear brake to steer you, and it just go balls to the wall.
Yeah.
Every time.
Oh yeah. Just being able to manhandle a bike like that and just throw it around, like.
Well, that's why I love pit bikes.
Yeah.
You feel so fast as you can throw that bike sideways, upside down. It don't matter. Whip it back and just keep it pinned the whole time. Like you feel like you're going so fast.
Yeah. Honestly, best bike I've rode to this day, the Husky 350. Best bike, hands down. I jumped on that thing bone stock, and it was like the old me back. Dude, I could put it where I wanted to put it. I could whip it where I wanted to whip it. Like, it was just gnarly. Like
350 is a fun bike.
Oh my god. I'm like, I need one of these. I jumped off it and I told my brother, I was like, we need to get one.
350 is a fun bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually had one. I had a KTM for a little while.
Yeah. I like Huskies, dude. I rode KTM and I didn't really like it. Just the plastics difference. Like, I'm
one thing I noticed, I felt like the Husqvarna was cornered a little better. I think it's that composite subframe.
Yeah.
It feels a little different. I feel like it sucks into the corners a little more. Because it's basically the same bike.
Yeah.
But I definitely think the Huskies cornered just a bit better.
I was so surprised. For how bone stock suspension and everything, honestly, it was better than my suspension I had on my Yamaha. The bone stock suspension. I was like, what?
Impressive?
Yeah, I was so impressed. So, definitely Huskies for sure. If I would ever ride a bike again or race again, Huskies would be where I would go.
Well, I know a place you could get one. We talked about that.
Yeah.
You know, but I think it's where your brother got his.
Yes,
Husky.
it is.
So that's about what went down last week. Coming up this week, not a lot. We do have a couple races this weekend, which it looks like we have some good weather for. Monroe Ring Cross opens up on Saturday. I don't know if I'll make that because there's a practice at Mountain View and I'd kind of like to put some laps in. I don't know. Or I may end up at Riverdale. Decisions. But regardless, Monroe Ring Cross opening up on Saturday. Sunday will be Woodland. Round 2 of their winter series. Old Woodland.
Yeah, right.
I did not make the opener. I might have to show up for round 2.
I did. I watched it. I watched the race.
Were you out there?
Yep.
Did your brother race?
No, I live right across the river, so I went up and watched them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
And actually, surprisingly, really dry.
That's what I heard.
I was
really dry,
surprised how
really bumpy.
Yep. just like how Woodland gets.
Yep.
But honestly, hands down, funnest track around in the Northwest, I think, in my opinion. And it gets one gnarly on days like, if you get on there on a good day, it gets pretty sick.
Woodlands just put me on my head too many times. I did have a lot of fun racing on my 150 though, a CRF 150.
Oh, I remember that.
My Ricky Bobby bike. That's the bike that got me back into racing.
Really?
Honestly, I was burned out on the sport. I was running events, but I was burned out, not having fun, didn't want to race. It was Reese, Jeremiah, a few buddies, all told me, well, you should come out and race some Woodland races. We had a really dry winter, and I went out there on a CRF 150 pit bike. Had a time of my life racing against all the big bikes. That's what got me back into racing.
Yeah.
But I was done. I was burned out. I've worked in this industry my entire life. And I just got burned out. It was Woodland and a pit bike that got me back to racing.
Yeah.
Then I was like, all right, I give
Isn't it funny how something just kind of stupid, just going out to fuck around on, changes your whole...
It can be the most fun, dude.
Yeah. Like, just the times where you're just going to go out and just be like, I'm just going to go, I don't care what happens, I'm just going to go have fun, and it freaking turns out the best time of your life, and you're like, changes everything.
Which is why you need to come do an off-road race with us on a pit bike.
I'll be there.
Game on. Because I actually got a little bit of a crew that we all go do some of these crazy things, and it's fun.
Really?
It's a fun time. And nothing feels better than passing 450 on a pit bike.
You know those guys just freaking look at you and just like, what the...
So yeah, I think honestly Monroe, Woodland, and anything else coming up, guys? Did I miss anything? I think about covers that. I mean, we're going into the winter season, not a lot going on, so I think about covers. Covers about what's coming up. Yeah, we do have a nice week of good weather, so take advantage of that, guys. Get out riding. Bob, yes, I'm going to hit you up, and we're going to ride pit bikes soon. I knew we almost made it to the end of Moto Monday before the shirts comment came out.
Did it come out?
Oh yes, I have to finish. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up with this. I put up a fundraiser last week for the pink, kind of like a post-pink race thing to raise money for the local tumor bank. If you put up at least $5 to the GoFundMe link, I'll send you a free sticker. You put up at least $20, I'll send you either a free Brock for Boobies t-shirt or hat. You put up $50, me and Reese are going to do a photo shoot, and we're going to make some giant Christmas cards, and we're going to sign them and send them to them along with a t-shirt and everything else. However, everyone's been making jokes about taking a shirt off, so we're actually going to have an option. You can either get a regular Christmas card, or you can get the
shirtless
Christmas card of us wearing customized U of MX shorts. And photo shoot by Jamie, which Jamie, you should hit me up and we should start planning this. But yeah, I said if we hit $500, I would do the shirtless one. We hit $500 in under 24 hours. I want to say thank you to everyone who donated the money. Definitely hit over our goal. I think we did $100 over our goal. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate that. That's all going to a good cause. It's all going to the local legacy tumor bank. That was amazing. Guys, just like everyone just pitched right in. That was really rad. So I appreciate it, guys. But yeah, that's the update on that. So apparently we're doing a shirtless photo shoot the next month. It's gonna be funny.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
I'm
really
excited.
I'm not exactly excited, but it's gonna be funny.
I better see some nipple tassels and everything, bro.
I'm thinking of making custom like 110 pasties.
That's what you need right there.
I really feel like they would sell well too. If you could get pasties, they always give 110%. Who would rock them? Anyone? By the way, I'm reading the comments. Anyone rock them?
You should
guys, girls, I don't care.
You should make some because I always wore nipple tape under my chest protector.
I remembered this actually.
You should make some for that.
I always wondered until one cold day at Riverdale it all made sense.
Yes.
Dude, like, oh, it makes sense now.
Worst pain in your life if you ever get your nipples rubbed raw. I'm not kidding.
It is horrible.
People like walk by me like, why do you have your nipples taped, bro? I'm like, wait until you get your nipples rubbed raw.
Oh, it is horrible.
You can't even wear a shirt.
No, it just everything stings and burns. No, it's all bad.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Right there, next business, nipple tape.
I could offer 110 nipple tape.
Right
It could be a thing.
there. Yeah.
I could.
I would totally rock it.
All right.
On or off the dirt.
Time for some R&B. All right, so we're gonna get out of here. It's been over an hour. You guys, I'm sure, are tired of hearing my voice because I get tired of hearing my own voice. Joey, I'm assuming you're on social media.
I am. Follow me at SmokingJoey10 on Instagram, and same with Snapchat, SmokingJoey10.
Oh, film Snapchat, dude! You're the first person to throw out a Snapchat.
Yeah.
All right.
Seeing all my crazy stuff going on.
All right. So I believe I just added you on Snapchat.
Yes, you did.
All right. Well, now that you did it, I guess I got to do it too. If you guys want to find me on Snapchat, I'm probably not as entertaining as him, but you can find me Justin.Wharton. As well as Instagram, Justin.Wharton. And of course, follow 110 Clothing on Facebook, Instagram, and every other form of social media, 110clothing.com. This has been Moto Monday number 24. And our audio failed. We have horrible audio again because this one and this one did not work. So, hopefully I have better audio for the YouTube video that we're going to post tomorrow. Oh well. It's been fun.
Yes, it has. Thank you for having me. It's been a good time.
Alright guys, we're out of here. See you next Monday.
See you
7
guys.
p.m.